voices raised in a joyful noise. Where parishioners of St. Clement Pope Church in Jamaica, Queens celebrate their African heritage weekly. For Deacon JohnPaul Obiaeri, it's a welcome reminder of his childhood home and his road to the priesthood.
My coming to Brooklyn was totally providential.
Deacon JohnPaul's faith was formed in Obiaeri, Nigeria, a small town that in English means 3 homes or 3 places. His family, including 3 brothers and 1 sister, and his community are all deeply devout.
In some families in my area, you have like 3 or 4 priests coming from siblings.
JohnPaul followed suit.
I was, heavily involved in everything going on in the parish.
Eventually becoming so inspired by the parish priest that he decided to enter the seminary. But halfway through, as Deacon JohnPaul began to study philosophy and question everything around him, he started to have doubts, causing him to leave.
At some point I said, this is not what I want to do.
JohnPaul tried to find his way. His family, who were concerned, asked him how they could help. JohnPaul had an idea.
I want to go to abroad, I want to study abroad.
Happy to help however they could, his family agreed, so he narrowed down his choices to 3 schools: Boston College, Fordham University, and St. John's University. JohnPaul had made up his mind to go to Boston, and then tragedy struck. The Boston Marathon bombing caused the college to curtail the number of new foreign students, Deacon JohnPaul among them. So he decided to choose between 2 New York schools instead. He chose to go to Fordham and room with a friend in Canarsie.
And that was actually how I came to know Brooklyn.
While he attended classes, more and more people were mistaking him for a priest. He started considering his vocation again, and as he grappled with a difficult decision, he asked God for help.
I said, God, okay, if this is what you're calling me to do, then make it easy for me. Make it easy in such that I will call the diocese, and the diocese will be able to respond.
And God answered his call. Now Deacon JohnPaul is serving the Brooklyn Diocese, a place he calls home. And as he prepares for his ordination, his doubts are gone, thanks to God, his family, and the faithful in the Diocese of Brooklyn.
People don't want me to be another Jesus Christ. They just want me to be a priest of Jesus Christ. And that's the much I can be, to be the priest for the people.
In Jamaica, Katie Engesser, Currents News.